Welcome back, everyone. This show is called I'm No Genius, for those of you who are new to us. With me, I'm Eli. I'm the host of this show, and with me is Grant Sherman. Grant, how you doing, man?
Yes, sir. I'm doing great, Eli. How are you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for asking. We are waiting on a couple of guys to join us right now, Adam McManus and Camden Primer. Camden Primer, I think he's doing homework right now.
Yeah, for his one class.
Yeah, which shouldn't take him too long, you would think.
Yeah.
And Adam, I don't believe he owns a computer.
For those who don't know, Adam is a part of this podcast.
He
If
is.
you're a new
He
listener.
Yeah, he hasn't been on an episode in a while, and the episode he was on, it had to be in person because he's not very tech savvy.
Yep. So we'll see how this goes when he ends up joining. Eli, do you know what number we're on?
This
Podcast?
this episode will be episode 94.
Wow.
Yeah. Isn't that awesome?
So that's pretty incredible. I was thinking back today to the first one we did, trying to figure out when. So it'll be like around Halloween or something.
I think yeah,
The
it
big
should.
triple digits.
Yes, 6 weeks out. So what do you think? We should do a a Hollow Weekend OU in person?
So I think we might have to. I mean, it's gonna have to be in person wherever we do it.
I think so as well. We got to get the gang back together, the original, the Fab Five, if you will.
Fab Five.
Yeah, I don't see why not. Speaking of Halloween, I've got a good idea for a Halloween costume. Ask me
So,
ask me what it is.
what are you gonna wear for Halloween?
Well, do you remember? I didn't shave for like a week and a half there, and I grew that's a little stubble and everything, a little like substantial 5 o'clock shadow. I wanted
Loved
to
it.
I wanted to see how fast I could grow a beard because I want to grow a mustache for my Halloween costume. Now, I'm going to give you a couple of guesses. What character, what guy do you think I'd be going as who has a mustache that I think I would pull off pretty well?
Character with a mustache.
Character, person, personality?
It's not a. Oh, Ron Burgundy.
Oh, no, that's a really good idea though.
Oh.
I
All
might
right,
have
that'd
to
be perfect for you.
I might have to change it now that you say that. That is a really good idea.
What about?
This
I don't know.
this
I need a hint.
Yeah, this guy, he has a TV show named after him.
I don't know. I'm struggling. I'm sure
It
some of the listeners have it.
it's a TV show about a coach, a soccer coach or football.
Okay. Ted Lasso.
Yeah, I was gonna go. I've got the like the V-neck. Oh, Adam's in our waiting room.
Uh-oh.
We got to admit him. Let's see what this business is about. Adam
Wow.
Adam McManus, welcome to this thing called life. How you doing, Adam? You are
Oh,
on mute.
muted. It's okay.
Thing.
Uh, are you
How
well?
do I make my AirPods connect?
You're trying to make your AirPod.
I,
Adam, where
I
are you?
don't
Where
see
are
them.
you right now?
Uh-oh, is
Can
that
you hear them?
Hey,
Eli? Do you know who
Ivy.
that is?
I do know who that is. That's Ivy. We go way back.
Um,
Ivy, thanks for helping our boy get set up here.
Ooh. Should I do that?
I don't know if they can hear you.
try
Probably,
to mess with
probably
it.
not.
I never use him on here.
Nope.
Wait, that's the AirPods.
Adam, I
This is my
believe we.
favorite part when
It,
Adam
But
joins.
I'm trying to do it through the AirPods though.
Did you connect to the computer already?
Yeah.
Um,
I think the microphone says it's AirPods.
yeah, Adam, we can hear you, buddy.
Oh hey.
yeah, he's just trying to get into the AirPods.
I see.
Not much help.
Adam,
Are we recording?
yeah, we're recording, buddy.
Okay, you don't need the AirPods.
You really don't.
Can you hear me okay?
I can. We
I hear you great.
just fine.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you're gonna listen to the thingy. All right. How do I get out of here?
She gets a sneak peek.
Yeah.
Sneak peek, jeez.
All right. Ooh.
Once.
What about this? Ivy, come back.
Oh Lord.
How do you change like the view? I want to see all.
I don't know. I'm not a Zoom like.
Adam, I don't want to be that guy, but if you purchased a computer,
Oh, I didn't. It's Ivy's.
I know, but are you doing this on your phone right now?
No, on her computer.
This is on Ivy's computer. Well, Ivy, thank you for your donation.
You're welcome. I'm glad to help.
So I got an iPad for work, and I figured out how to change the background on it.
Really?
An iPad.
Pretty sweet.
What do you use this iPad for work?
Oh, lots of things. Blueprints, writing tickets, sending emails, getting emails. It's okay. Oh.
You can mess with it more. I have no clue.
Okay.
That's okay, Adam. We can hear you, and as long as you can hear us, we'll thrive.
So when are we gonna start?
We're just getting the introductions out of the way, dude. Adam,
Yeah.
No. We gotta restart. Cut all that.
what do you mean restart? We're not restarting, Adam. We just
We're
went through
like
like
5 minutes in.
Yeah,
We
we're
can
like-
just restart. It's okay.
Adam.
Eli just asked what we were doing, and we were talking about you can bring up your Halloween costume again.
Yeah, Adam, we were just talking about how our 100th episode is going to be falling around the time of OU's Hollow Weekend. And
Oh.
I'm thinking we all get together at OU, wear our Halloween costumes, and have a 100th episode spectacular.
That's what you were thinking.
That's what, and Grant seemed to be on board with it before you say no.
So we're doing an episode with Halloween costumes on.
Well, I don't see
Sounds
why.
like it.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay. And we're
Uh,
recording all of Athens down there. I say we just go to like the middle of Athens, set up a podcast,
Set up like lawn chairs in the middle of Athens.
set up like a table and microphones. People think we're important,
Mm.
and we just get the best of Athens on the podcast.
We should do it late at night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see nothing wrong with this.
Yeah, late at night out in the middle of Athens with, moderately expensive podcast equipment. I don't think anything would go wrong.
Oh no,
Well, it's not Columbus. It's not going to get stolen. You just might hear some stuff you might have to cut.
it might get damaged. It's like people might get too excited because they're having a good time and slam Eli's computer, but be alright.
Yeah, it'll be all right. That's a business expense at the end of the day. I'm sure insurance will cover that. But Adam, what's new in your life right now? How is work going?
It's going good. We're actually kind of caught up at the moment, which is super nice. For the first time in like 2.5 years. So it's been kind of slow, and I don't know what to do with myself at work. But
Don't know what to do with yourself, man. Are you thriving in the trade industry right now?
I guess I don't know. Probably depends on the day. You can ask my boss, and he might change his answer depending on the day. But I did find out something very cool.
Really? What's that?
One more class left, and I'm done with my apprenticeship. So,
Really?
un class.
Really? I didn't realize that you still were in your apprenticeship. I thought you were running the show.
Oh well, I'm not running the big show. I'm just the little show.
You are running the side show, if you will.
The circus. I'm
This-
running this.
There's nothing wrong with that. Adam, I don't know if you can see Grant right now, but he's in the process of changing rooms.
No, because I can't get to grid view. That would be really cool if I could get to grid view. Do you know how to do that, Eli?
Well, buddy, there should be like if you move your mouse around, you go up in the top right-hand corner, it says view, and then you can click on that and it should give you a couple of different options.
View. I'm not seeing view.
Well, that's okay, Adam. Just hear our words and listen to our faces.
Can I click on AI companion and say send request?
Do not click on a for the goodness gracious decline. We are not doing that, Adam. Adam, stop clicking on buttons. Adam, stop. You click
What?
you keep clicking. Grant, I don't know if you were listening, but Adam is trying to figure out how to turn on grid view, and he clicked AI companion like 3 times.
I think it's a good
I'm gonna
idea.
start asking questions.
Yeah, which I don't like. We didn't actually record this, but like we actually did play around with AI companion one time, and it was really fun.
Mhm.
What does it
Afterwards,
do?
Adam, what's up?
What does AI Companion do?
AI Companion basically. Oh my goodness, Adam, stop asking. I'm not gonna let you do it. Like AI Companion gives us like a summary of the meeting so far.
Okay.
Basically, everything it just hears what we're talking about, and I guess like summarizes it pretty much.
So this would be perfect for like business meetings. You can have it on. You can be fishing or doing something, and then you just click that, and it just gives you a summary, and then you're just good.
Wait, fishing during a business meeting?
Or something quiet. I mean, or you could just mute your mic and good.
Why did your mind go to fishing? Why would you be on a Zoom call when you're fishing?
Well, because currently I don't have furniture in my house, so I'm sitting in a lawn chair. So I just
What
saw
part of the
lawn
house
chair.
are we in right now?
Yeah, Adam, where are you at?
Oh, we're at the new Adam residence. We'll kind of. Sorry, that's an air compressor. Got excited.
There's
I'm
no
sorry.
there's no way this is real life right now. This is not
If you have
real.
headphones, I'm very sorry about that.
Yeah, and they're on full blast, Adam. What the heck?
Yeah. That was that guy's fault.
Why
Oh,
did
we're just sitting right next to it.
why did your air compressor just kick on?
Well, it needed more air, I guess. I don't really know why. I just had it on. I forgot I had it on, and once it gets below a certain point, it just kicks back on, so the nail gun runs. But
That's that. I guess
that's
that.
it.
Is it still on?
No, I turned it off now.
Okay,
Start up an even
good.
louder one if you want.
Good stuff. Guys, I want to announce that Premier Remy 35, Camden Primer, has just entered our waiting room. Should we leave him there for a second? Adam, you raised your hand, please.
Yes. I have a request to make,
Yep. Why?
but no.
Requesting you to start meeting questions. All right, fine. Adam, I don't even think you know how to use AI Companion, so I'm gonna let
Well,
Cam
it's not
in.
doing anything. It just has a bar that says this meeting is being transcribed, and just says click OK.
Yeah, just press OK.
Now what?
Uh,
I see a
Ladies and gentlemen,
sparkle.
Camden Primer has entered the Zoom call. Cam, how you doing?
Where's Ivy?
She gone.
Ivy? She's over there painting.
you
Hi,
just missed
Ivy.
the air compressor coming on.
Yeah.
Full blast.
Ivy, what's up, gang?
Hi, Cam. I
How
saw
are
him like
you?
yesterday.
So.
Hi, I'm doing good.
Good. Yeah, Ivy and I had lunch the other day together.
Yeah, for like 5 minutes.
The big OCU campus?
Yeah.
You just happen to run into people and the thousands of people there.
Yeah. She let me sit at the cool kids table, so it was pretty lit.
I don't think that there are 1,000 people at OCU.
Yes,
total.
there is. We have about 3,000 enrolled, 300 on campus. Everyone else is online. Because we're
There's
cheap.
3/4 of your student body is online.
Uh-huh.
Grant,
I don't think that's
not,
3/4.
that's not good, is it?
Could that be like the high schoolers with the CCP classes? Is
And
that what that
adults,
is?
and just like people going back to school to get their. There's a kid on the JV team who's 31 years old, and by kid I
Hmm.
mean grown man.
He
Yeah.
still has eligibility left?
There's no age limit in the NAI, which we're not
Oh,
NAI
really?
anymore. So I don't know how he got there.
What is OCU anymore?
NCCAA, National Conference for Christian American Athletics. That's
They just-
not it, but
They just
something
keep
like
How many-
they just keep adding letters at this point.
That kind of sounds like a Mickey Mouse conference.
that. I didn't say that.
Oh, okay.
We're all thinking it.
NAI was legit. We played.
Yeah.
I'm not just saying that because I played NAI, but NAI was real deal. That's like D2, D3. NAI is right in the middle.
I don't know. NAI might be like above D3.
That's what
Yeah.
you just said.
Yeah.
I think that is what he said.
Oh, was it? Sorry. My computer screen is.
Adam,
Flipping around.
Adam's clearly not listening. Let's go to AI Companion. Press catch me up. All right, let's see what. Let's check the minutes for the
How'd
meeting.
you do that?
Okay, here's a summary of the meeting so far. The meeting involves four speakers: Eli, Primi, Grant, and Adam. They started off by discussing an AI companion for the meeting. Then they welcomed Camden Primer to the call. Ivy, who is not present in the meeting, was mentioned as painting nearby. Is that true? Is she painting?
Yeah, actually, she's painting a door.
I don't remember mentioning that, but okay. The conversation then shifted to Oklahoma Christian University (OCU), where
Yes.
Primi works. They discussed the student population, with Primi stating that OCU has 3,000 enrolled students, with 300 on campus and the rest online.
Right.
So that's even more than three quarters. I was mistaken. That is far more than three quarters online. My goodness. This led to a discussion about the high percentage of online students. The conversation then moved to athletics, NAIA, and then this National Christian Conference for American Athletes, though Primi wasn't even sure of the exact name. Is everyone caught up?
This is actually pretty sweet.
Yeah, thank you.
This
But
is
yours was slightly different than mine. Just like there's like some slightly.
Oh, Adam, you should read yours.
Adam, read
the whole
yours.
thing.
Adams is in
Um,
German.
It was basically the same thing, but instead of where Primi works, it says Primi attends. And then
Anything about an air compressor?
Yeah.
no, actually,
Oh,
he probably just heard that sound and didn't know what it was.
they thought it was a ship nearby.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah, they thought it was like an alien invasion. Adam's house was being abducted as we speak. But yeah, from now on, Adam, I'm sorry for pushing off your request to use AI companion. From now on, if we ever hit a lull in a conversation, we're just going to press catch me up, and then AI is
Yeah.
going to take us through it.
It's a great idea.
I
This is
think
why
it is
you
as
have me
well.
on
Yeah,
for
this is
new
it.
technology.
This is why we have you on right here for the innovative ideas.
Yeah. With the new Wi-Fi, will we be seeing more of Adam McManus?
Yeah, probably. We're debating between 100 megabytes or 100 MPS.
That's megabits per second, Adam.
Is that a lot, or 300?
I think that's a lot.
What, 100 or 300?
300's a lot for two people.
Hmm.
Nice job. That's time to look by.
What's that?
Get in there and keep that.
Cam,
Coming from Adam.
What was that?
what was that, Cam?
Time out. Could you hear audio?
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
hear audio. What are you listening to? Are we boring you?
No, Braden actually got in the soccer game, so I'm trying to split screen this year.
Oh, that's fair. Can you
Yeah.
share the screen?
Yeah, share the screen.
I don't know. Should we just watch the game?
This is going to be terrible
Yeah.
podcasting.
Well, what
No,
Eli,
Eli, you're a
commentate.
commentator. Commentate.
Guys, I haven't been a commentator for months.
Oh,
We were
yeah.
just talking about you being Ron Burgundy.
Yeah, Adam, before Adam and Cam, before you guys hopped on, we were talking about my Halloween costume for when I come down for Athens Hollow Weekend, because I haven't been in the past 3 years, and this is my last chance to do so while they're still enrolled there. And I'm going to be going as Ted Lasso. What do you guys think?
You are Ted Lasso. You
Thank-
embody Ted Lasso.
How do you mean? How do you mean?
You're just a chipper guy.
Hmm.
Football didn't work out for you, and you know nothing about soccer.
I wouldn't say it didn't work out. We went,
No.
or
No, that's
we,
spot on, Cam. Yeah,
we-
that's great.
it could have worked out, but we
I've
went. Or
actually
it
never
was.
seen the show. I've only seen bits and pieces.
I mean, that's pretty much the gist of it. Really, that's his whole thing. Just a very positive guy who, was a pretty good football coach, but he wanted to coach soccer for some reason.
Are you divorced? Because then you'd really be. You should get married and divorced. Let me marry you to someone, and then you can get divorced. That way you
Yeah.
can really fit the mold.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't have any excuses to not get married. I have all the resources at my disposal. I mean, I have a minister, I have a couple of, groomsmen right here in the chat. I have everything I need, except fiance. Well, that's pretty much it. So
All right, this might get weird. I'm debating even saying it. I'm gonna
Go
say
ahead.
it. Eli,
what's up?
what if this is more just a social experiment? What if I married you and Adam, and then we saw how long it took for your license to change to Eli McManus, and then you can get divorced, whatever, and do all the paperwork, but I just want to see if it work. Would it work?
If I would change
What?
my name, if I married Adam.
Yeah, if you got a marriage license, submitted it to the state, could I marry you and Adam? I don't want
What do you
to.
mean? Would it work?
I
What
don't
do you
know. I guess there's no
That's you. That's
limitations
you.
on gay
That's-
marriage or anything.
That's you questioning your own power. You're an ordained minister.
Like
You
I
could do
said,
that.
Like I said, really dumb thought. Probably shouldn't even have brought it up, but it would be funny.
Honestly, you could just like sign a paper and then tell us to sign it, and we not know what it is, and then boom,
I thought you
That'd
were
be
gonna.
pretty awesome.
accidentally got married.
I thought you were gonna say that you were going to, marry me and Adam together and see how long it would take for us to drive each other crazy, like all married
That's where I
couples.
thought it was going to.
Oh, how
Be
long,
like a
I would
day.
give it about
how
12
long
hours.
do you think it would take?
12 hours.
See,
Yeah.
see, I'm a very agreeable person. Just don't ask any of my exes, okay? I think that we would have a very good time together, and if we don't, then it's Adam's fault, probably.
We wouldn't even make it to the flight to the honeymoon. I don't even think we'd make it past the reception, Eli.
We're going on a honeymoon. I thought you wanted to save money. There was no honeymoon.
Actually, no. Eli would just divorce me and try to take everything.
Oh yeah,
He would try to take the house.
Adam, you signed a prenup?
Oh, with Eli, yes.
I'm not
With-
asking
with
in your
in
personal
real life.
life. I meant in the hypothetical where you're married to Elon.
Yeah.
Smart,
Yeah.
smart man.
I can't believe that. I'm offended. Let's go to AI companion.
No,
This is going to be great.
no.
I'm just gonna skip to the end because that's all we're talking about right now.
Primi question whether Eli and Adam would be gay for each other.
Primi started to watch a soccer game during the call, which led to a discussion about Eli's Halloween costume as Ted Lasso. This evolved into a hypothetical conversation about Primi marrying Eli and Adam as a social experiment to see how quickly Eli's name would change to Eli McManus.
See,
Again,
that part doesn't pop up for me.
I
It
don't
just
know,
says
man.
marry Eli
That's
and
'cause you're on the
Adam as a
Macintosh
social experiment, and then it says briefly discuss honeymoons and prenubs.
Adam's. What'd you say? Prenub?
It just says, what?
Adam, I don't mean to this. I don't want this to be a Tupperware situation. It's prenup.
It's, well, what did I say?
You said prenub,
Oh, my bad. Prenup. My bad.
like as in before the nub.
Prenup is just an arm for an amputee.
Yeah. Wait, what did you say about Tupperware?
You haven't seen that? Like it was a clip from like I don't know, like 3 years ago, where like these two guys they were, doing a podcast, bettering society as a whole, just like we're doing. And one of the guys says Tupperware, but then the other guy says, "Dude, it's Tupperware." And then they have like a 25-minute conversation about how stupid he is because that's
So
what
it's spelled with B's, but it's pronounced with P's. Don't ask. That's just how it is.
it's not spelled with B's though.
It's not.
No, Adam.
Well, I say Tupperware.
Yes, because it's spelled Tupperware.
Oh, it's not spelled with B's? I thought it was spelled with B's.
Cam, I can't. Just please talk to him, okay?
Adam's right. No, Adam's right. Question for you guys. Say the word. I'm gonna spell it. Crayon.
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 Oh, crayon.
Hmm.
Crayon. It's like crayon.
Guys, I need you all
This
to
is
stop
exactly
watching
where I wanted this to
and
go.
tune into YouTube because Grant just rolled his eyes out of the room.
I saw that.
Cam, say it.
Crane? Just kidding. I always said I was a crown kid.
What?
It's a
Yeah,
crown.
you were also in Leap too. So
You said crown?
Yeah, it's a crown. Crown.
it's a crown.
It's
I don't know, I
definitely
sound like
not a crown.
Brian Kelly. Me and my family. It's a crown.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
coloring with my crowns.
yeah. I hate to tell this to you and Grant, but you're wrong. It's not crown. It's not
Wait.
crayon. It's
How do you say
cray.
it?
It's crayon. And I'm gonna write this out so you guys know exactly what I'm talking about.
Grant, how do you say it?
Crayon.
How do you say that word?
Gray.
I can't see it. It's so shaky. It looks like you have like.
Shut up. How do you
On.
say that word? That's on.
On.
Crayon.
Crown.
Crayon. That's how you say
Right.
it.
You
Crane?
just have to say it quick. You can't say like crayon. That's weird. You just gotta say crayon.
Not crayon. Not crown. Not crayon. Crayon.
Just crayon.
Yeah,
Crayon.
crayon.
Pass me the
Yes.
crowns.
No, it's not. It's a 2-syllable word, Cam.
No, it's not. Crown.
You can't even take yourself seriously when you say it.
I know, I understand it's not right, but like as a kid, it was a box of crowns.
I don't.
That sounded right.
Yeah, Grant. How did you?
say it there.
How did you say it again?
Grant, you said that sounded right?
Yeah, whatever you just said there. You guys are throwing me off. I don't even know if I can say it right now.
All right. Pass me the box of crowns.
Pass me the pass me the box of crayons.
Yeah, that's fine.
How'd you get crayons?
He's saying crayons. Crayons.
Crayons.
Crayons.
That's not how I say it. You got no, that's not how I say it. I don't know how I say it.
Crayon.
Give me a little bit and I'll figure out how I actually say it.
Okay. All right. I like this
Just
game.
give him a second. He will figure out how to say the word crayon.
What type
Yeah, no,
of
Eli, you're definitely right.
Yeah, I know I'm right.
Grant, hold on, hold firm here. Don't do this. No, he's not.
You say crown.
Let's
No, you're
try
not.
another one.
Crayon. It's like a mix of both. Cam's saying crown.
I'm saying
That's
crown.
not right.
Crayon.
You guys are adding like a crayon.
No,
That's
I
not
say
Crayon's
crayon.
not right.
Mix of
That's a
both.
chemical.
Crayon.
It's
Crayon.
crayon. Yeah, crayon.
Crayon's a chemical.
Yeah. Like radon,
I don't.
Xenon.
crayon, xenon. It's a noble gas, if you will.
So, hold on. Talking about like elements, you want to know something crazy?
Yes.
Graphite and diamonds are basically like the same thing, but diamond just had more heat and more pressure to it, and I never knew that. I listened to a whole podcast about it, and it blew my mind.
Graphite is in like
Podcast by Billy Football.
Like, yeah. What'd you say? No, it
No.
was not that podcast. It was another podcast. It was just about how diamonds are made, but it's like the same element of carbon, but it just had more heat and more pressure, times like 100, and that's
And
how
he
that.
didn't even go to college.
Yeah, I just want to say that. I mean, I know we
That, was-
joke.
that
I
blew
know,
my mind.
I know we joke about this a lot, but Adam, you really are just in peak dad form right now.
No,
I can
just
see you
listened to-
sit. I can see you sitting at the dinner table, pausing the TV or muting it, and saying to your kids, "You know, I was listening to a podcast today on how diamonds are made,
Yeah.
and it was
And guess how many diamonds hit
riveting."
the market? Listen, guess how many diamonds who are mined actually hit the market?
How many?
30%.
Wow.
Wow. No.
Wow.
See,
What
this
happens
is
to the
good
rest?
stuff.
Good stuff. What'd you say, Eli?
I said that's good stuff. You know, that's
No,
very.
or who said that? Grant?
No, that was me. I said, what happens to the rest?
Parts of technology, and then like diamond drill bits and diamond saw blades. We use them in construction, and then I don't know what the other stuff does.
Diamond armor in Minecraft.
Yeah,
Minecraft. The rest goes to Minecraft.
Yeah.
that's
Eli,
very
I
smart.
hate that you brought up how Adam is peak dad, like talking about random facts you learned. My dad is slowly discovering the depths of YouTube.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if you guys have heard of the Sea Boys. They're from Minnesota and they just like ramp cars and do a bunch of stuff. Anyway, they somehow ended up on YouTube or end up on Dad's YouTube feed. He's obsessed with them.
Yeah.
Relates everything back to him, right? Last night he was watching The Daily Wire, Matt Walsh on The Daily Wire, which somehow transitioned into a Shane Gillis stand-up set, like the whole hour set. Not his Netflix special, but like the one before.
That's a
Yeah.
crazy transition right there.
Yeah, well, I was brushing my teeth and I heard Gillis on the TV and I came downstairs like, "Are you watching Shane Gillis stand up?" He was like, "Yeah, he's hilarious." And I hate that I'm even saying this. But Gillis's set was about how his dad sits at home and watches TV and like he's just repeating.
My bad. Sorry, go ahead.
Are we boring you, Adam?
No, my bad. Go ahead, Cam.
Yeah, Cam,
Throw the
please.
whole episode away.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. No, I did the same thing, Adam. It's okay. Gillis's set was like, yeah, my dad sits there and watches Fox News and says all this stuff, like just repeats what's on TV. And Dad turns, looks at me, and goes, "You know, you could repeat the stuff that I say on the podcast." Oh yeah? Could I? Could I? Anything happens during the day, and Dad goes, "This would be so fun in your podcast." Oh, would it? Yeah. Dad, you're 5 episodes behind. It's gonna be January before he hears this. He has no idea we're talking right now. I was like, "Oh, would it be funny? Should I have you on? Should I do
I'm-
it?"
I mean,
I hope he sees this and just Cam's gonna come home the day after this comes out, and he's just gonna be standing there with the belt waiting for Cam to get home.
Yeah.
No, it'll be on Christmas when it
Exactly.
finally happens.
Cam, he's with the belt. Cam's like, "What's wrong with you?"
Yeah.
I heard what you said.
I like to think that Jeremy, he knows that we have a podcast. I like to think that he knows we have a podcast, but he just doesn't know how to find it. I think he thinks that we just like upload these episodes to a Dropbox and post the link to them in a Google Doc, and that's the
Mhm.
podcast that we have.
He can find them. It's just he says he's about 4 or 5 episodes behind right now because he hasn't been mowing lately. That's the only time he listens. Because he listens to some like Triumph network on the way to and from work, which is Glenn Beck and then Dr. Laura.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Nice.
Sorry, Dad.
Be
but I know we
listening to
listened it the
Dr.
whole- I know we listened to it the whole way to work today. It was bad.
What is this exactly?
Glenn Beck is just some like right wing talking head, and then
Mm.
Dr. Laura is just some. She's 77 years old, and she like takes it. She does it's like an advice show, and people call her.
Retire.
She just
Just
gives the
retire.
most like old woman answers, and maybe
Got
it's
him.
because I'm not an old woman, but she's annoying. Sorry, Dad. She's
You guys-
annoying.
Do you guys think we could do that? Like do like a call in like advice show? People ask us
No.
for advice.
No.
Here's the thing, though.
Who's
We
going to
post
call
the
in?
number, and then we just get our numbers either stolen and hacked, or no one calls.
Be our moms.
Yeah, I know at least 4 people in Athens that would call in and ask for advice.
Who?
Dan, Trent,
No.
and then there's a couple more. I know there's a few more down there. I just can't think of them right now.
I say we just Eli. You're good with technology. Have you seen like those videos where they hack scammers? Like they turn the scam back on the scammers. Just do that to them.
I should hack the scammers.
Yeah, and then we could just form a podcast around it. I like those videos because then they
Just-
start freaking out, and
You
it's got to be easy, right? Just
you like
download-
seeing the scammers get got.
yeah. It brings.
I
Yeah.
see Adam, I know what you're talking about, and I've seen those videos. I don't know how these people seek out these scammers or like field calls from these scammers. Are they just like putting their information just out there online all the
It's-
time?
I don't know, but I feel like if you pick up more calls, then you get more phone calls. Because like my superintendent, he answers every scam call, and just tries to go along with it for as long as possible. Every single time, he never like answers a scam call and just hangs up. He just starts playing with them, and then eventually they figure it out, or they just hang up. So maybe we just gotta start answering more scam calls and then download an app, and we can just hack a scammer.
Yeah, it's just that's what the app is called. It's on the App Store. It's called Hack a Scammer.
Yeah.
But it does remind that whole thing with your superintendent. It does remind me of how Cam you used to tell the story that your dad he would take calls from telemarketers and he would like lead them on. He would go down the long and winding path, thinking like, "Oh my gosh, this guy! I'm actually going to make a sale to this person," and then he would just like hang up on them or just like tell them at the end, just like, "Oh yeah, I'm not interested in buying," but this has been a great conversation. And you would feel so bad for the telemarketers because they were just doing their job.
Yeah, no, he's a dick. I he doesn't do it anymore because since he retired, he just gets a bunch of like random retirement calls. So he doesn't answer unless he knows a number or they like consistently call him. But yeah, it used to make me so uncomfortable just because like no one thinks like him. So he makes these wild comparisons to each other. And I don't know how he connects them, but it makes sense, but it's so out of pocket that it doesn't have to be said, especially to some English as second language kid who's just trying to make $12 on the hour.
That's a very good summarization of what Jeremy Primer is, because I remember we used to take a lot of rides to and from practice in our youth, Cam, for basketball and such. And Jeremy Primer was the chauffeur many a time.
Yeah.
And there was one time I was watching SpongeBob and I was thinking to myself, it doesn't really, I told Jeremy, I was like, Jeremy, it doesn't really make sense in SpongeBob that the Krabby Patties aren't like falling apart because the bread would be soggy. because they're underwater.
Yeah.
And he said to me, Eli, I don't think it matters that much because they are constantly swimming in their own piss.
Yes, that's exactly what my dad said. One
He's
of my
got a point.
one of my favorite memories of like driving to and from practice is I don't know if you were in the car or Zion was in the car, but it was you or it was either you or Zion, me, and then Connor Russell. And when it was snow, he would turn on the brights and say like we're going into hyperdrive just because it looks like they're coming in faster.
Yeah.
And we're driving down the road and he goes, "All right, we're going into hyperdrive." And Connor Russell goes, "Oh no!" and throws his arm across my chest and just knocks the air out of me. Like, Connor, you idiot. He's just turning the lights on. Knocked the shit out of me. I was like, Connor, it's okay.
We've had a lot of let's just say strange like occurrences when we're all riding in like cars together and everything. I remember one time we were
Really?
on. Yeah. I'm going to elaborate, Cam. Give me a second. Goodness gracious. I remember one time I think we were staying the night at our friend Blake's house. This was back in like middle school. And I think Blake's mom was driving us. She was driving down Duval, about to turn on my street, Walnut Creek Pike, and she I think she sees like a a small bump up ahead, and she looks back at us and she goes, "You guys ready for this?" And she floors the gas as hard as she pushed it all the way down, and then we ramp up again. I think we got off like maybe a foot off the ground or something, but it felt like we were Evil Knievel there for a second. It felt like stuff was going in slow motion, like that scene in Anchorman 2 where they're like riding in the RV and then all the stuff is like flying around and everything, and it was like that. But
No,
I thought,
that is the bump. There's a
yes,
sign next to it on both sides of the road that says bump.
that's how you know. That's how
That's
you
all it
know.
says. Yeah.
Adam, with all this talk about Jeremy Primer being, for lack of a better word, for being old, how long until you fully just encapsulate that? Because you do retain some youthful aspects in your being, but how long until the dad in you just fully takes over? Will it be when you actually have kids?
Probably when I have a kid. Yeah. I don't know.
Un
Have you
kid.
seen the Progressive commercials when they say like new homeowners like turn into their parents?
Yeah.
I don't know. That could be me.
I think he's there. He had the baseball game pulled up while on the podcast. He couldn't miss it.
I'm half expecting Adam just at some point just to get up without declaring anything and just go take a leak. You know what I mean? Because he just can't be bothered.
Yeah, but like he gets up and he's like,
There are
and
there are
then
some mornings I do think about like groaning when I get out of bed, but I'm like, no, that makes you old.
Adam,
Yeah.
I don't think you're an old man. I think that
No.
you are uniquely Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah, some tendencies may overlap, but that's just because you're Adam. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
are, yeah. You're the one and only. Well, there are other Adams, but you're the only Adam that we care about.
The
Right.
only one that matters, pretty much.
You're the only one actually with a I'm No Genius spotlight episode.
Yeah.
This is
It's
true.
like a sit down with Diane Sawyer.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for a 60-minute sit down with.
We were there for maybe 40 minutes.
Well, it felt like I was on an episode of 60 Minutes, just getting grilled by that dude with the weird hair.
Wait, I wasn't grilling you. I was just asking you about your life.
I was getting attacked. It felt like you were trying to trap me.
How was I trying to entrap you? I was asking you, hey, what do you do for a living? How's your, engagement going? So like asking you positive stuff, and you thought I was trying to get a confession out of you.
Some of them seemed like they might have been trapping questions.
Adam, I'm on your side here. I thought
Yeah.
there were some rough, unfair questions in that interview.
And I didn't know it was coming, so I feel like I was kind of attacked.
I asked you what your thoughts were on Roe v. Wade once, okay? And that was it.
Luke popped on the corner. He's like, Your Honor, leading. Sustained.
Yeah, Adam's attorney was there, which, I couldn't blame him for that. He had Kendra Sherman standing by, ready to give a legal consultation.
There's some papers for you to sign, Eli. We will be pursuing some
What?
damages. Sorry.
If anybody should be suing anybody, I should be suing the guy that hit me, rear-ended me the other day. The other day, like 3 weeks ago.
Oh, in the
Oh.
company truck?
Yeah.
So when you backed into somebody,
I didn't back into anybody,
that's what you
Adam.
said in the group chat. You said you backed into someone and just told CBS or CBS.
Yep.
You don't even know who I work for.
ABC that somebody hit you.
I know who you work for, Adam, and you don't know who I work for.
Who do I work for?
Bob the
Who does he
Builder.
work?
Yeah. No, that was my old employer. Bob the Builder fired me.
You can fix it.
This is actually a great segue. Mom and Dad were watching the documentary on Scott Peterson, and Scott Peterson murdered his wife, just in case you didn't know.
Bad guy.
Bad
In case
guy.
you missed it.
In case you missed it, R.I.P. Lacey. But they interviewed like Lacey's friends, and it was three women all talking about it, and like it's been terrible, but it's made us like check in on each other, and we know everything about each other's lives now. And Dad looked at me, he was like, "You think you could like recount or like attest in court all of your friends' lives?" And I was like, "I know pretty much everything about my friends except the name of Adam's company. I just know he's in the Carpenters Union."
Good. Good.
He works in construction. It's very enigmatic, and Adam doesn't really, he doesn't really talk about his business. He's like the Godfather in that way. You don't ask about his business.
Mhm.
I was
I'm
like, "Yeah,
actually
no,
in the waste removal business, the waste management business.
He paints houses.
Yeah.
What is the name of your company? Should we?
I was gonna say, do we get
Well,
it now? Or
I think we should just guess. We should just guess.
Actually, that's a homework assignment. I'll come on next episode and let's see if you guys can figure it out.
There are so many construction companies, though.
All right, don't worry about it. We got 3 months till the next episode with Adam on. So
Yeah. When's next
fine.
episode? Is it next week?
It's always next week,
Yeah.
Adam. It's a weekly podcast. It's always
What,
next
what
week.
day next week, Eli? What day next week?
I don't know
What
next
works
week.
for you?
Whenever you get off of working for,
That's your job to figure out.
You almost had him, Kim. You almost had him.
thank you.
I'll give you a hint. They're based in Columbus.
I just searched Adam McManus. First thing that came up was his NCSA baseball recruiting profile. We're gonna deep dive into this bad boy.
Yeah, you might find some answers there.
Height 6 foot, please.
All right,
140,
I rounded.
21.
That's with
Primary
cleats
position,
on.
right-handed pitcher. Secondary position, second base. Beast, he can do it all. Right hand dominant. Oh my God, he's got pitching mechanics in here.
What are you on?
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna read your personal statement.
Yeah.
My dream has always been to earn an opportunity to play baseball
Oh,
at
I
the
remember
collegiate
doing
level.
that.
I want to earn my degree so I can pursue my passion for real estate. I am a very
Real
coachable
estate?
player who will always
Oh,
put
yeah.
the team first. I realize I am a student first and an athlete second. I place very high emphasis on grades and always challenge myself. I've maintained a 4.33 weighted GPA thus far in my high school career. I have achieved that GPA by taking honors and college credit plus courses through my high school. I carry over my drive in the classroom, the athletic part of my life as well. I will always strive to be the hardest worker in the room and not outworked by anyone.
Yes, me.
Adam,
Son, I want you to come play for my program.
you got
Good.
me jacked up, Adam. That was good.
Yeah. There
Adam-
was for a while I was going to be in real estate, and then I was like, wait, I have to go to college more.
Yeah.
Volume's gone. Adam, is your phone number still 74? I'm just kidding.
Adam, when did you write that statement?
That sophomore year? I don't exactly know really.
Sophomore
Does it
year.
have the intangibles in there? 6'4", 220.
No, I read it. He's says you're 21. That checks out. 6 foot 140. Ohio
That was
State.
probably sophomore year, I want to say.
That was peak Adam back then.
Yep.
You're in the Carpenters Union, right, Adam?
Yep.
Adam, are you on LinkedIn?
Central Midwest Carpenters.
Yep. Central Midwest Carpenters. Yes. We
Atta
just
boy,
changed the
Grant.
Oh, that's it?
That's it.
Well, no. That's like, so I'm in the UBC. That's United Brotherhood of Carpenters. That's like the international one. So then there's different regions in the Carpenters Union. I used to be in the Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky region, but now we're expanding. So now we're the Central Midwest Carpenters region. So inside of that region, there's different locals. So I'm in local 200. That's like that's like Columbus and the surrounding counties. So it goes like UBC, your big region, and then your local, and then your company.
Okay, two things. Number
Yes.
one, I thought UBC stood for United Brothers in Christ. I thought it was like a Christian denomination. Whatever. Number
Could be
two,
too.
number two, this suspiciously sounds like the Five Families, like mafia stuff, dude. It
So
really.
fun fact, like unions like are tied to like the mafia families. And
Oh yes, yes.
there's rumors like in the older, like in the 90s and 80s, there's big like people were very upset about the healthcare, and I guess one guy was leading the charge to like change the healthcare, and some guys pulled up in black vans and showed him pictures of his wife and kids and told him where they are at the moment, and they said, "I don't want to hear any more about this healthcare stuff," and then just drove off. Like the unions are still tied to the mob. Obviously, that story didn't happen, did it not?
Hey, can we time
I
out
don't-
real fast? Adam, listen, I know we don't have a lot of listeners. I still wouldn't say this at all.
Oh no, I mean it'd be alright.
I just checked the UBC in memoriam page. Adam's still alive.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
I don't know
still.
if you can find it by going through the union. I'm not sure. There is
What's
one.
what's the name of
there's
your company? I'll just look there.
I forget, but there is one way I know for sure you guys can find it.
Check Lindsay's Facebook. I don't have it. And send any picture you can find of Tiny Adam.
Yeah. I don't think I have her on Facebook either. It's out there on the interwebs. I know it, but
You can find it somewhere. There is somewhere to find it.
Yeah, we'll find it. We'll find it. We'll get to it. But yeah,
You gotta-
yeah. To loop back around.
Yeah.
I think I can answer a lot of questions about all of you in a non-weird and/or homosexual way.
Oh, we never did that Kahoot.
we never did that. Like the. I was thinking about that. Like that could be like a big thing for us. Like where we
Maybe
answer
100.
maybe 100. You never know. Damn, we were thinking that we do our 100th episode spectacular in Athens all together in person.
I'm down. What episode is this going to be?
This is going to be 94, so about 6 weeks out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yes, it's very
So
exciting.
we have to travel to Athens to do this.
Yep.
Hey, Adam, I'll cover your expenses.
We're gonna put a pin in it and circle back.
I'm gonna put a.
We're gonna loop around to Q4.
Yeah.
But guys, I want to focus a little bit more on Adam because we don't get much of him. Every time he's here, it is very, very special. Adam, you mentioned it earlier. You are sitting in a house built by your own real estate agent, and well, you're renovating it, are you not?
Yeah.
What do these renovations entail?
Well,
Visual aid.
Adam
We'll
ripped
Get a
up
quick
the floor.
walkthrough.
we're doing a
Oh
floor.
my God, he did.
He just ripped up the floor.
Yep, I just ripped it up with my bare hands.
That's dedication to this podcast, folks.
So here's the floor. The floor that Grant's gonna get body slammed in as soon as he walks through that door.
Wait,
He's
is
talking all
Grant
crazy.
banned from the house already?
Huh?
Is Grant banned from the house already?
No, he's not banned. He's been talking kind of crazy about how he's gonna body slam me on this.
Adam.
property.
Adam wants
One,
him to
three,
come to the
four.
house.
Yeah. Pull up, Grant. Pull up right now. But yeah, we're here. The first house payment just came out yesterday.
Yuck.
That hurt.
Yuck.
But
Yeah.
it's
Gross.
cool owning a house until like the bills come. You're like, oh, electric bill, and then I don't currently have trash right now because I forgot to set up my trash service for this week. So yeah,
Yeah,
There's
Adam. That's
learning
what
curve.
that's what I thought when I first moved into my apartment. I was like, man, this place is awesome. 2 bedrooms all to myself. Then the first set of bills came for the month, and I was just like, this is not fun anymore. The honeymoon's over, so to speak.
You gotta pay for everything. I mean, you gotta pay for electricity for some reason, water from some reason.
It's almost
Yeah.
like we use natural, resources that are
Yeah.
finite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. They make you pay insurance.
Yeah, but we're not paying the earth. Yeah, I mean, like we spend the money, we take the stuff from the ground. We're not putting the money back in the ground.
Cam, if I may quote my good friend, also named Adam, but not McManus, Adam Driver. Oil is not for the weak. It is the earth's milk, and only the strong may suckle mother's teat. Only the strong. And right now look at me, a lot of lights around here. I'm using a lot of oil. What does that say about me?
You could be using. Actually, you don't use oil to make electricity, sir.
You dumb idiot.
Uh-oh.
No, my apartment's special. It runs purely
Oh,
on
oil.
on oil.
I mean, I
No
guess you
oil.
can, but
It's strange. It's the only apartment in this complex that runs on oil. I have my own. I have my own tank, just cranking away. And if that runs out, I'll use coal. Adam, what's up?
So you hate the environment? You're not into the green energy stuff, Eli? Is that what I'm hearing?
Adam, I don't know where all this
Flip
is.
it. Flip it.
Adam, I don't want to get into the politics of it.
Eli
Okay,
hates the environment.
Send it to CBS.
Cam, what's up?
Speaking of environment, I found a camp spot area for our fantasy punishment.
Did we ever say that on here?
Yeah, describe what our fantasy punishment's going to be.
Grant, take it away.
Oh, wait, we're not doing it at Jeremy's campground?
No, this is better.
Oh,
Um,
It's more isolated. No one can hear you scream.
This
So-
is just a hint. This is the forest.
the loser of this year's fantasy football league will have to, spend a night camping with materials that the league gives them. We haven't quite figured out all the details, but apparently Cam figured out where it's going to be, which is
So, hold on, let me fix my screen here.
Adam's eating chips now. I can't. Well, yeah, and now there he go. He's in and out.
Okay, so
Chocolate chip
Famous
cookies.
Amos chocolate chip. Put that away. They haven't paid yet. So Dad has property in Sugar Grove. Okay, and we're clearing trail. Dad wants to put campers on a hill or something. Cool, whatever. But we're moving a bunch of brush, clearing a bunch of trail. The trail looks awesome. On it also is a barn, enclosed barn. Now it's not heated or anything, but the people of the league could stay in the barn with air mattresses and all that's good and dandy. The rest is strictly forced. And I told Dad about this, and he goes, "Yeah, you can use this right here." So someone is going to be sleeping in the middle of the forest with animals and bugs and wood.
Yeah.
nice.
so when are we doing this? Are we doing it immediately following the season?
Yeah,
I say
we'll find a
peak
time for
February.
everyone. Well, I mean, obviously it's going to be before next season.
personally, if it was me, I'd want to do it like whenever there's no bugs out. So
Yeah,
if you
the
find like a
cold probably
40-degree
bad.
day in the wintertime, I'd be doing it then.
I mean,
Later.
whenever we do it, it's gonna stink. Like it's gonna be terrible for whoever
I don't
loses.
think it'll be that bad, honestly. The more I think about it, now I'm like, I don't think it's gonna be that bad.
Then why don't you just volunteer?
I feel like I could do it now. I feel like I could
Adam,
start.
I'll send you a
I've
trade
watched
so we
enough
can
Naked
use
and Afraid. I could do it.
No,
That's
Adam. Hey, Adam. No one said anything about being naked. You can
Actually, Adam's
be
got-
you can be fully clothed while doing
Actually,
this.
Adam's got to be naked. Second thought: if Adam
I
loses,
think that the loser has to be naked.
no.
Adam's just-
I vote that amendment in. I would like to amend the punishment. You have to be naked.
it's like Adam. Even if it's not like a guideline, Adam's still going to be naked the entire time.
Adam doesn't lose, and he's hanging out with us in the enclosure naked.
Adam's going to happen upon a bunch of teenagers in an airsoft war out in the forest, and they're just going to see Adam's going to grow a full beard
So-
overnight.
So
He's going to look like Tom Hanks in Castaway.
Yeah.
And people are going to think he's insane.
that sounds like a Casey lie. So no, we will not be
Yeah.
doing that. Just set the record clear. That's not where I was going. That's where Eli's mind went. Just to set the record clear.
I mean, you're the one who said naked and afraid. You can be afraid.
That's
also-
a show.
I know, but also
Good
just
show,
fully
Eli.
clothed. Like Survivor is also a show.
Survivor's not actual surviving.
Oh, okay. It's false advertising. I got you.
False advertising.
I'm excited for this punishment. I think this one,
Oh, it would be funny.
yeah, it'll be good.
I want to ask you guys for permission first. Can we make a YouTube video
Yes,
of this
yes.
punishment? Because
Yes.
the last time we did a punishment, it was the milk mile, and it was vetoed by the participants in the milk mile. It wasn't pretty from Adam or Cam. I thought the video that we made was, superbly edited, but
I like the video.
didn't paint Mr. Primer or Mr. McManus in the best light.
What do you mean? I guess I didn't finish.
Technically, you didn't. You skirted around the line.
Oh,
Cam.
did I?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
I bet I did.
Shortly after saying your breath smells like cottage cheese, which I'm not gonna lie, as I was editing it, I cried laughing numerous times.
It was stinky.
I kind of wish I would have thrown up doing that because I was just trying to keep it in, and it was so much worse. The next day, like that night, my stomach felt horrible.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I mean, I feel bad for the viewers because like they're never gonna see it, but like Adam, he downed his whole half gallon of milk first, and he got about a quarter way around the track, and he kept on going. Cam downed his, got about a quarter of the way, and he threw up pretty much everything that he just drank. But after that, it was off to the races. I think he won by a decent amount.
So I think mine was hard because I was doing the mental challenges, keeping it all in.
You were still carrying that all inside
Adam
of
was
you.
walking.
Adam,
He was
Adam.
walking at a brisk pace.
Dude, Grant,
Cam
you go
was
down a
running.
half
Cam
gallon
was trying to
milk
crush.
and
Cam was trying to get a PR in his own mile time. I have a video of it, and Adam's like trucking along like those old men out power walking at 7 a.m.
I also don't run anymore too, so
No, Adam.
I was dying from that.
Adam took a bribe from Grant. Grant muddied up the whole thing.
Me?
Yeah, you said, "Oh, Adam, if you don't throw up, I'll buy you a round of golf." Did you ever buy him a round of golf?
No.
Oh wait, I forgot about that.
That's why you didn't run hard because
That
you're
is
like, "Oh, I'm
why.
gonna keep it down so I can get free golf."
Like he wasn't gonna do that anyways.
I forgot about that.
There you go.
So
Cash that
when we
ticket
going to
down.
Merrifield, Grant?
Yeah, Grant, you got it. You owe Adam a round of golf.
I don't owe him anything. He didn't run it.
He did it was like a like a little
Yeah,
brisk
he went-
walk.
Just walking along.
We could have given him like 8-pound weights and fit right in with like senior citizen old women groups.
I think I
Yeah.
would have fell over if you gave me 8-pound weights. I don't think I would have made it.
8 pounds, that's heavy.
That is pretty.
Adam
heavy.
showed up and did a practice lap.
And I remember like we had guys that weren't even in the league coming to watch this event, this race between,
Hey, wasn't Tom there? Jimmy was there. Wasn't Tom there?
Yeah. Yep.
and that was, oh my gosh, I loved every second of it. But for this
Okay.
next upcoming punishment, this camp out in the middle of the woods, which by the way, which supplies are we giving this person?
TBD.
A sleeping bag?
I think it should vary on who the loser is.
I don't think
What?
so.
I
It's
think
gotta be
every
fair.
person in the league should get to pick one thing, and
Yeah.
then that's what they're sent out there with.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I think we should give him like a sleeping bag, like flint and steel. If you start a fire with flint and steel, I'll be impressed.
Where the hell are you gonna find flint and steel?
Adam's got some.
I legit have
They're
some.
gonna go to their crafting
Find it at
table and
Walmart.
craft
What
it.
do you mean?
Adam's walking around the job site. Some guy with the cigarettes, like, "Hey, can I get a light?" Yeah, 1 sec.
No, I just take my knife.
Pulls
crack
out
it
a
on the
whole
concrete, just
rock.
like, I got you, bud.
Yeah, Adam, Cam does have a point. You could have said lighter or Matches.
No. Flint and steel to make it hard. A lighter's too easy.
Matches are hard for some people. Me.
What?
All right, you
What?
got soft hands.
They burn too fast, all the way down to my fingertips, and I lose control. I have to throw it out.
This
I hope
sounds like
Eli
a personal
loses.
problem.
Yeah. I think for Eli, we just give him all we give him like a manual can opener, a salsa jar that's a little too tight. Just like a pack of night crawlers, but he just has to bait a hook. That's it.
Is there
As
a
soon as he
pond
baits
on
a hook,
this
he can come inside.
property, Cam?
What?
I'd give Eli a
There a
shrimp.
pond?
You give me shrimp? That's so cruel. You'd give me the one thing I'm allergic to?
See what it comes down to if you get hungry.
We have to give it to him cooked though, because he won't be able to start a fire.
Yeah, that's right.
I think that they should have to catch a fish too and eat it.
At night?
Yep. That's the best time to catch a fish at night.
We're in a
Duh.
nitty-gritty, man.
I think I've been fishing like 5 times in my life, Adam.
Yeah, I think we should actually throw the league so Eli loses, and then just make it like the most basic like outdoor stuff.
It should be Eli has to stay out there the whole weekend and survive.
No, give me like those like old like elementary school like wilderness explorer books.
Yeah.
Just like find a maple leaf, find an oak leaf, and I need to collect all these leaves and get them back to you guys. That's my surviving right there.
Eli has to climb a tree at least 4 feet off the ground.
Dude, I'm not kidding. I'm not trying to be that. I'm not doing a bit here. I stink at climbing trees. I'm so
Really? I used
yeah,
to love climbing trees.
I tried to climb a tree. We called it the old Widowmaker outside of my church camp, and which that's a strange sentence to say. But Adam, you raised your hand. What's up?
So I just received a trade from an unknown team. I got Aaron Jones, Stephon Diggs, James Conner for Christian McCaffrey.
3 for 1. What are you gonna say?
How are we feeling about that one, boys?
Grant is on board with this trade.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
Hmm.
I have a sneaking suspicion that he's the one that sent the trade in the first
Well,
place.
we're going to go ahead and decline this trade.
Good call.
We're not taking that beast Christian McCaffrey from me.
Yeah, Grant Sherman has publicly stated many a time that he does not care about the other side when he is doing a trade, and he is simply he does, every time he says, "Why would I care about you?" You have to make them think you care about them just a little bit to do this trade.
My goal for the
players.
season, I don't care if I lose, I want to make sure Grant doesn't get a trade accepted.
Any trade, like we're all just declining trades from Grant.
I got league manager privileges, so I'm just gonna veto everything that goes through.
Wow, I can't believe we've come to this, guys.
Sorry. I still can't believe that first one got vetoed.
I thought the trade was fine. I was just doing it to make you mad.
Yeah, I know. Worked.
Task accomplished. Yeah, great job, buddy. Guys, I think it's about time we wrap this up. We're an hour in. Life lesson? What are we going to leave the viewers with to end this off? Adam, words of wisdom. What? Mid chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah, you asked me. You told me to take a bite of the cookie, Eli, and you still asked me the question. That's not
I
fair.
mean, I'm not the one forcing you. I'm not forcing you to eat cookies at this time in the podcast. While Adam's thinking about that, let's do let's check the minutes from AI Companion.
All right, what's the question?
Life lesson for the viewers.
Life lesson?
Yes.
I don't know if I have any life lessons at the moment.
Well, maybe this.
Oh, I do have a life lesson.
Okay.
If it rains, close your sunroof because your car will get wet.
It's good.
Are you speaking from personal experience?
You could say that. You could say
All right.
that.
And we'll leave it at that. Before we get to Cam and Grant for a life lesson, quick summary of how this conversation went according to AI. The conversation was casual and friendly with frequent jokes. AI, thanks, were funny, and personal anecdotes shared among the participants. I take it they're referring to Adam being a dad and Jeremy being a seasoned dad. They also touched on topics like unions, real estate, and home ownership. And I think that clocks it pretty well.
Yeah, no, that nailed it pretty much. That's
Hold
exactly
on, hold
what
on, hold
happened
on.
here tonight.
Stop. We gotta stop for a second. We forgot one big thing.
What's up?
We gotta pause and shout out Grant's woman, Kylie, getting accepted into med school.
Oh yes, congratulations, Kylie.
Snaps
Yep.
to Kylie. Congrats, Kylie.
Love,
Come on, Eli,
lovely.
you were gonna leave that out?
Huh?
You were gonna leave that out, Eli? Wow.
Yeah, I was.
Wow.
OU med school?
Try to dance around the topic as much as possible.
This one's in West Virginia, but
Cool.
just feels good to have
Still med school?
one on.
Hey,
Yeah.
way more med school than us.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, that's awesome, Grant. I'm very proud of your lady and all of her accomplishments. I hope she goes far in the medical field. Grant, life lesson for maybe even for your woman. Like, what do you want to tell her how to run her life?
I'm gonna stay away from that.
Might be why Eli's single right there. Kidding, Eli.
No, you're not.
Not really a life lesson, more of a public service announcement, just to not mess with anyone on this podcast because apparently we have someone in the mob.
Yeah.
May or may not. May or may not.
Yeah.
Cam, can neither confirm nor deny.
No.
Cam, what about you?
Life lesson. Keep track of your friends because they may or may not be working for a mob boss, and know the
Yep.
names of the companies they work for.
Yeah. That's a good one. For me, life lesson, I'll just kind of just echo what Cam and Grant just said. Your father figure in a group may seem like, hey, just another average Joe guy next door, Mr. Chips and everything, listening to podcasts about how diamonds are made. But, what does he do during the day? So
Yeah.
I get the life lesson to the viewers, know thyself and know thy father before ye cast any false pretenses unto others before you have further examined thyself. Can I get an amen?
Click the end button.
Okay, from everyone here at I'm No Genius, I've been Eli, he's been Adam, he's been Grant, he's been Cam. Thank you guys for listening. We'll see you next time.
Everybody loves my baby, but my baby knows